The next topic is reversible and irreversible changes involving the same materials. Even the same material can undergo reversible change or irreversible change under different set of conditions. For example, folding of paper and cutting of paper, rolling a roti and baking a roti or chapati, shaping of wet clay into clay pot and baking a clay pot, inflating a balloon and bursting a balloon, melting of wax and burning of wax. Let us know about these examples elaborately one by one. This is a paper aeroplane. It is made with the help of a sheet of paper. Now, when we unfold this toy aeroplane, we will get exactly the same sheet of paper. So, I have unfolded all the folds and I can get back the original sheet of paper. So, this is reversible change. The folding of paper is reversible change. But if we cut the same piece of paper into smaller pieces, I am tearing it into smaller pieces. You can cut with the help of a knife or scissor also. But if I try to rejoin these small sheets of paper, I cannot get back the original sheet of paper again. So this cutting of paper into smaller pieces is an irreversible change. The same sheet of paper, when I fold to make the toy aeroplane, I can get back the original sheet of paper. But when I cut this piece of paper into smaller pieces, I could not get back the original sheet of paper. So the same paper, when I fold, it becomes reversible change. When I cut, it becomes irreversible change. Rolling a roti and baking a roti are two different changes. First one is reversible change and second one is irreversible change. If we roll a roti from the dough of flour, with the help of rolling pin, we get a circular roti. Then, if we want, we can get back the original dough of flour from this circular roti. But once we bake the roti on frying pan or any other pan on the gas stove, we cannot get back the dough of roti again. So, this is reversible change and the second one is irreversible change. We take another example, that is shaping of wet clay into clay pot and baking a clay pot. Many of us have seen a potter working on his wheel called potter's wheel. So, this is potter's wheel. He uses wet clay to make pot of different shapes and size. This is wet clay, dough of wet clay. Now, the shaping of a lump of wet clay into a pot by a potter on his wheel is a reversible change. This is because the wet clay pot can be converted back into the original clay. See, he is shaping the dough of clay on his wheel, and ultimately it will get a shape like this. So, if he wants, he can get back the original dough again from this shaped pot. But once this pot is being baked, the baking of clay pot in an oven is, however, an irreversible change. This is because the baked clay pot cannot be changed back into the original clay. So this is irreversible. Next we will see how melting of wax and burning of wax, two different changes. Wax is a solid substance. So if we try to melt it by heating, then on heating solid wax melts to form a liquid which is called molten wax. We can do it by heating the solid wax on burner. We have taken some solid wax on a porcelain dish. This is porcelain dish, and this dish is heated on a burner. Then slowly we can see the solid wax melts to form molten wax. Now if we remove the burner, then the molten wax solidifies to give back the solid wax. So we can get back the original substance again. So melting of wax is a reversible change. But the candle which is made with wax, this is also a solid substance. So if a candle is made of wax is burnt, then what happens? Let us explain, let us see that. This is a candle made of wax, and this is the wick of the candle. When we bring a lighted matchstick and try to light the candle, then slowly we will observe that the length of the candle decreases and it becomes short slowly. Now blow out the burning candle and measure its length again. We will find that the length of this remaining candle is much less than its original length. This happens because when we light the candle, then the wax present in it starts burning to produce heat, light, carbon dioxide, water vapor, soot, etc., which all goes into air. We cannot combine all the products of burning of wax to get back the original candle. So the burning of wax is an irreversible change.